Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Will and happy National Croc Day. For those of you who don't know this about me, I am very passionate about the shoe brand of Crocs and I've been collecting them for about 5 or 6 years at this point. And today is National Croc Day. I liked Crocs ever since I was a child and all my family wore Crocs and everything. But when I got a little bit older into like my preteen and teenage years, I went through a phase where I absolutely resented Crocs because the judgment of other people is strong, and for a while in the world, like, Crocs were like the devil's shoe. If you wore Crocs, you were a terrible person and you were a disgusting person. In high school, one of my friends started wearing Crocs and I was like, oh yeah, I used to love Crocs. So I started getting back into my collection, and right around that time Crocs started becoming more socially acceptable in the world anyways. We weren't like super popular still, so we definitely got some weird looks for wearing our Crocs, and that's what I was known for my last year in high school, was being the bitch who just wore the Crocs alongside my best friend. We wore Crocs to our homecoming, our prom, graduation. One of our teachers introduced us to a new student by saying we have a Croc fetish, which I think is a little much, but alright. Basically, Crocs have just been a part of my life for a long time, and so today I wanted to update my Croc collection for you guys, but I thought instead of just sitting here and showing you guys them, I would clean them, which is why I'm sitting in a bathtub right now. And I do have some Crocs that I can't get wet, so I'll show those to you guys after, but let's get to cleaning the Crocs and showing you guys my collection, shall we? This first pair is probably the oldest lasting pair of Crocs that I have in my collection, and they are just my classic white ones. They have all my special gibbets in there, like there's some graduation gibbets. For as long as I've had them, they've really lasted. They're a little scuffed, but honestly, not too bad off. Then I just have the classic pink clogs, which I also just think are super pretty. And I decorated these with my Trolls gibbets. Next we have the classic lemon clogs. Once again, there's no sentimental story behind them, I just like them. These several years ago, and right now they're decorated with my Squishmallow gibbets. As of lately, I've been trying to keep like specific themes for my Crocs with gibbets because I think it looks better like that, but I know nothing about like aesthetics or what looks good, so who am I to say anything? Then I have my classic Bea Band clogs, which are really cute. They're the Bea Band on top, which I think is fun. I don't have a lot of Crocs like this, and they're just the blue and then the pink on the side. They're very summery, and so the gibbets in them are just kind of ones that I feel like represent summer. The next three I got for Christmas together in the same year, so I guess I'll show them together. They're my little like Croc triplets. They're the Croc Band ones. This one is just gray with a multicolored chevron print on top. I love these, and I wore these in my musical, my high school's musical, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, my senior year, and that was super fun. These are my they're like a yellowish green with blue, and these were like my favorite in high school for so long because I was obsessed with this yellow color. Then I just have my green and orange ones. Then we have my classic purple clogs. I really love the color of these, and I had went and bought these just one time randomly on my break at work. Like I had a 30-minute break and I went to like a local mall, and I just came back with a new pair of Crocs. My coworkers were like, yeah, that checks out. I really like the gibbets that I chose to decorate these ones with. They're kind of more so like majestical, mythical ones. I got like a little mushroom flower, like a little witch cauldron. And I have one pair of my Halloween decorated ones. These are the classic burgundy ones, and I just decorated them with cute little Halloween gibbets because Halloween is my favorite time, and to me these are just a very fall colored Croc. And then I have a pair of my lightning Crocs, which I don't know how they got so dirty, but these are from the Out of This World collection. That is my lightning print ones. Next I have the black Croc Band ones. These were a gift from Caitlin for a Christmas or a birthday or something. Our love language in our friendship is really Crocs because we both love Crocs, so like we give a Croc themed gift, like very on brand for us, at least more towards the beginning. Now it's hard to keep up with our collections, but this was a gift from her and she decorated the gibbets in there. And for some reason, I think she's so good at just like doing random gibbets but making it look so cute. mine looks like a 5-year-old did it, which would be fine if I was 5, but I'm not. And then these are a relatively new pair, so they're not that dirty. I got these back in April just because I was out of wanting for new Crocs, and that's just how I got most of them. These are what I like to call my Deadpool Crocs because Deadpool in the movie, he wore blue Crocs. And so in honor of that, I decorated them with like Marvel themed gibbets, and Deadpool's, yeah, he's right there in that one. Next I have just my classic black clogs, and they're very dirty right now. But they are also decorated Halloween. Once again, they're kind of just a staple in the Croc collection. I feel like the white and the black obviously just go with basically anything. And then we have the orange ones, which also have Halloween gibbets, and I just got these for Christmas back in 2022. I really wanted orange Crocs, but I never wore them a lot until I actually dyed my hair orange, and like it kind of matched the vibe of my outfit. Now I wear these all the time, but I just never really felt like they matched anything that well until I dyed my hair this way. I have these pretty purple marble printed ones. They're just pretty. That's why I bought them. I have the other Crocs from the Out of This World collection. They're what I like to call Mike TV from Willy Wonka as a pair of Crocs. They're little glitch ones. I'm not sure what the pattern's supposed to be, but they're very colorful. And they're definitely out of this world. I got these several Christmases ago at this point, but they're just pretty. We have my classic red ones, or I guess technically pepper ones, and they're probably my least favorite decorated out of the bunch. I just did little Disney characters because I didn't know what to do with them. I guess we'll do my classic work Crocs. I wear these 5 days a week when I go to my job. Those are my work Crocs. I have to replace them pretty frequently though because I wear them the most out of all my Crocs. So I replace them usually at least once a year, if not sooner. Next in the bunch we have my classic white slides, and Caitlin gave these to me at one point in time as a gift. Back when the slides just first came out, and it was actually like our little Valentine's Day hanging out with friends, and so she put a little ring in one of the gibbet holes, and that's how she gave them to me. If you haven't fake proposed to each other multiple times, and if people haven't questioned the fact that you're actually together, are you even really friends? I don't think you are. Then we have my National Croc Day Crocs from 2020, which I feel like was a really good year for Crocs. It's when they were starting to get more popular, but they weren't too popular yet. Now I feel like Crocs kind of is doing the most, and they're focusing a lot on like doing drawings and trying to focus on like doing trendier stuff. They ended up sending the both of us the National Croc Day Crocs for free, which was such a fun surprise to see. And so that is these. There's the split colors, which was so cool, and then they have 3 straps, and that was the year there was like a gibbet like advent calendar, but leading up till National Croc Day, and so it can fit all of the gibbets in there, which is why there's 3 straps, and it just says National Croc Day, or I guess Croc Day 2020, and these are so cool. These are my first pair of platform Crocs, which aren't too heavily platformed, but they're fun. I wore these to my senior prom. They're just gray with a little platform on the side and a little bit of rose color. I have my black Croc sandals, which are super fun. I like them because they're still the Croc brand and they're still comfortable like Crocs, but if there was an occasion where I had to dress more formally and you can't really wear these, you can wear these. No idea where the partner to this one is at the moment, and I'm not going to fish for it, but I have my classic tie-dye Crocs. They're super fun as well, but these get scuffed really easily, so I don't wear them a lot because they just get damaged and the color peels off. There you are. Found it. Next I have my Pride Crocs, which I got a few Junes ago, and I really like these. They're platformed, and they just have these multicolored flowers on them, and then the little side Croc logo is rainbow as well, but I like that these are more subtle because not everyone can be super loud about it. They don't have to represent pride if that's not what you want them to. They're just fun colored Crocs, but they also can represent something more for you, which I think is super cute as well. Next I have my electric pink bay clogs. I love a good bay clog. These are just very colorful and bright and pretty. Then we got my mint bay clogs, which were the first bay clogs I got, and they're also just super fun. I love walking in these just because they're so like thick at the bottom and they're heavy to wear, but they just really add a whole new look, I guess. I have, last for the platforms, I think they're called the Mega Crush clogs. And they're the blue ones. I like the little like jelly sort of thing in the middle of them. They're so pretty, and I got these for my last birthday back in July. I like these, and compared to the Bay clogs, they're definitely a bit different. They stand about as tall, but there's more like traction, I guess you could say, at the bottom of these. I don't know the terminology I'm looking for. They're both pretty heavy. These aren't quite as heavy as these, but they're just two different looks and they're very fun. And that is all for the Crocs that I can wash in the tub, but I have about 10 more that are not in the tub with me right now. So we're going to eventually show you those when I can dig myself out of here. I'm gonna climb out of here and then I'll show you guys the rest of my Crocs. Honestly, that whole ordeal was exhausting. I finished washing them, washed out the tub, and put them all back on their shoe rack, and I'm exhausted. But I have like 10 more Crocs to show you guys. So I have 3 pairs of normal fur-lined ones. I have them in the same burgundy color that I have the classic clogs in. I got these for Christmas one year. I have the blue fur-lined ones, and I just put some like wintry, cozy gibbets in there. And I also have the lavender fur-lined ones. They're all very pretty. And in addition to those fur-lined ones, I have my complete fur-lined Crocs that have fur on the outside and the inside, and they're just sort of this like bleached tie-dye print. These are so comfortable, especially in the winter. I got them last like November, December-ish approximately. And then I have a couple pairs of custom Crocs. First, I have these bedazzled ones that were made by my friend Caitlin. These were a birthday present at one point in the timeline, and these are so fun. Honestly, the like jewels have lasted pretty well on them, but they're starting to get a little bit dirty, but I can't really wash them much because I don't want to wash all of the jewels off. But they were just black ones, and they're completely rhinestoned. They're so gorgeous. You can kind of see them just shining in the light. I have a pair that I made myself several years ago, and these were just initial gray Crocs, and then Caitlin and I had tried spray painting Crocs, but that didn't work out very well, so I ended up painting them. And I love these, but the paint is like completely chipping off. These were the twins from The Shining, because I am terrified of twins. They literally terrify me. But I tried to paint the Shining twins on there, and they looked much better before their faces peeled off. But that's those. And then this one was it. Obviously that's Georgie and his balloon, because they all float. And I'd even painted like the little Crocs logo to be red. I've actually worn these out in public before, and I've gotten compliments on them like, oh my gosh, Halloween Crocs. And so I really like these a lot, and they've lasted pretty well, except like right here when I take steps their face is creased. But I absolutely love these. They're so fun. Then we have my classic Neo Puffs, which are just this, I think the color was called Canary, but they're kind of this like yellowish orange, and they just have a lot of like puffiness up at the top that's supposed to sort of play as like a winter coat. So they're definitely much warmer to wear out like in the fall and like winter times, because they have the extraness on top. They do still have the side holes, but they're just kind of fun. And then I have the classic Cruella Crocs, which I got back when the movie Cruella came out, and these are super cool. I love the story of Cruella, and I especially liked her, and I wanted to get the Crocs because I was constantly called Cruella DeVille because I had blonde and black hair. And so I just was like, oh, I gotta get the Cruella Crocs, that's so me. And Emma Stone was iconic in the movie. I loved it, but I wanted to get the Cruella Crocs. And they're very fun. They're like this plaid pattern, lots of Cruella gibbets in there, this big pom-pom type thing on the side. Once again, I love how Crocs does that. Next on the list, we have the National Croc Day 2022 Crocs. It was the 20th anniversary of Crocs, and these are so much cooler in person. I wish like the camera could reflect. There's like a certain like shimmer to them, and the gibbets are super fun. Like it's like a little moving image, and it's super fun. 2 pairs of the Barbie Crocs. The Barbie movie was phenomenal and I loved it. I was really hesitant to get the Barbie Crocs because I had my pink platforms, which is what I wore to the movie, and I was like, do I really want them? But then, and I didn't get them because I honestly didn't care for them that much, and I didn't think they were that special. but they're also like a big collector's piece, and so I wanted to get them, and I do still think they're pretty. They're just not like astounding to me personally, which is kind of shitty of me to say about shoes in my collection, but I got them more so because of the collection rather than like, you know, a huge style choice. But they are pretty fun. I do like the like Barbie image picture on the side. It really reminds me of my childhood because I loved Barbie, which I guess is sort of the whole point of Barbie. Like, it reminds all of us of our childhoods a little bit. But I love the little Barbie gibbets in there, the little Barbie on this side. And then I have the Barbie platforms, which I like these a little bit more. They have the sparkly gray strap. They have a lot of the similar gibbets. They have this Barbie pattern, and then the little logo on the side is just, oh, it is the Barbie face. Yeah, there we go. I forgot to show these with my other customs, but last but not least, I have my me Crocs. It was made as a birthday gift from Caitlin back in 2022. Lots of Crocs as presents, as I said, but these are so cool. They're like the platform black ones, but then she customized them. She put the chains in them, this little dragon eye. She put my pronouns on the side, and then on the back it says Will. And these are so much fun. I love these. Like, there's so much cool stuff about them, like the little skulls that go around the top, the chain. So that is finally all for my Croc collection. I hope everyone has a great National Croc Day, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.